guys, I hope you guys are having a great day. So I'm on here to start my first training with my team, and I'm making a series of videos starting with Instagram, then I'll move on to Facebook, things and tips and tricks that I've learned since joining last year in February. So it will be a year next month that I've been in It Works Global. So I personally feel that I have done enough to where I can share with you guys what I feel works, what I feel doesn't work, what I feel you should be doing on a daily basis, and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Instagram, because I feel like Instagram is the toughest one, and it took me the longest to understand anything about Instagram, from them telling me not to have It Works in my bio to just keeping it super clean. And I didn't really understand that, because I thought I'm supposed to be sharing my business, like shouldn't it be all over, like my website and It Works and number and all that good stuff. You think the opposite of what Instagram should be. You really think the opposite of it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is what it should be, you don't think that's what it should be. You definitely think that you should have It Works in your bio. You think that even having some profile picture be about a wrap and just posting about It Works as much as possible, you think that's what Instagram's about. So I'm going to go over the most important things about Instagram, and then, like I said, I'll be touching on Facebook in different videos, and then I'll go from that to hundreds lists, importance of hundreds lists, steps to success, and I will also be going through a ton of notes that I made in 2000, this whole pile. They're all from all over my house that I found, notes, videos I stayed up and watched all night. This little pamphlet is also full of notes. So I kind of just wanted to put this on videos for you guys and give you guys the most that I could out of all the notes that I made throughout the year, and also have it for myself. So first thing that I'm going to start with here, I'm going to bring out my notes because I don't have them ready. So Instagram. Like I said, Instagram is super, super tough. First of all, you want to make sure that you're building your Instagram daily when you first start off. If you haven't had an Instagram yet, you need to get started. You need to make an Instagram. You need to, like I said, make sure there's no It Works in your bio. You just want it to be like really just about yourself. You want to have your name, original name. You want to have no It Works in your bio, just stuff that you love overall. And my preference is to have it blocked. One reason is I want to know who I'm following, who's following me. I don't want just other random It Works distributors or just really anybody that sells anything on my profile. I really try to keep it clean when it comes to that. I don't want anyone taking my followers and all that stuff, so that's why I keep it blocked and private. So I know when they request me, I'll know if they're a It Works distributor. If they're not on my team, I do not approve them. I keep them off of my Instagram. If they sell something already, I keep them off unless I know them personally and they're a friend, then I leave them on. But if they are just some random, unique, Mary Kay, whatever, I don't approve them, because my goal is not to find people that already have a business going on. My goal is to find the people that don't. It's really hard to get people that are already involved in another business to jump into your business. And not only that, if they do, they might not really be that dedicated because they have so many other things going on. So I look for people that only want to do It Works, that haven't started any other type of network marketing business. And so those are the reasons. So my preference, have it blocked. Have a nice picture. Let it be of yourself. You want people to see that you're a real person. Pictures of your kids and stuff like that is fine, but try to avoid big group pictures or pictures of a lot of people. You want people to know who you are. So that's super important. Make sure it's a nice picture. That always gets people to want to request you. Another thing is posting often. I'm just going to read through my notes. They're not really organized, so I'm sorry, but I'm just going to read through it. So posting often is so important because Instagram does not work like Facebook. On Facebook, people like our statuses and all that stuff. So Well, what happens is when someone likes our status or comments, it pops up right back in the newsfeed. It kind of flips around again. And on Instagram, that doesn't happen. On Instagram, you have to post often for people to actually recognize you, recognize your pictures, who you are, your story, your profile, whatever. So that's why posting on Instagram, you have to post at least every hour, every 1 to 2 hours. I stick in between that time range. I try not to let it pass besides the nighttime. And as soon as I get up, laying in bed, I make a post because of that reason. I want my pictures to keep going through Instagram, and I want people to notice me. I want to get more followers and more leads. So posting often is super important. Make sure you're taking notes because this stuff will be hard to remember. You want to get the app to unfollow people. You can also use it to follow. I have Crowdfire, and it also looks up certain categories of people for me, like health or whatever, Whole Foods store. Like I look up those people that have like Whole Foods, stuff like that. But mostly the app should be used to clean up your face. Just leave it super clean and not have just people that are not following you back or people that don't frequently even get on their Instagram on there. So that app will really help you unfollow all those people. So what I do is I go through every few days and I use the app to unfollow. Every day I go through and follow, but like twice a week I will go through and spend the whole day just unfollowing. And so I unfollow the people that don't follow me back, and I can show you guys the app. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here, but this is what it's called, Crowdfire. Oh, yeah. See if I can turn on my brightness. Okay. So it's called Crowdfire, and it's orange. You can see the little crowd. This one right here at the bottom is my Crowdfire. So that one, there gives you a bunch of options. So you have fans, publish, those are when you preset apps. Okay, the one thing about presetting your apps on this app is that it won't post them, but it will remind you. So if you're super busy like me and you forget to post sometimes, that's a good thing to use because it will send an alarm and it'll remind you. What I just normally have is an alarm on my phone. Every 2 hours it beeps and it tells me to post. So I remember if I have or I haven't. It has other cool stuff, recent followers. Copy followers is the one you use to go find people, like a type of category that you want. Like I said, Whole Foods. You can put Whole Foods in there and it'll take you straight to Whole Foods and the people that like that store. That might be a category of people you want to look for because those people look for all natural products or foods. And so also health, those are all people that you'd want to follow or have follow you. I don't really worry about the admirers or friend check. I mostly use non-followers, and it's right at the top. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says non-followers. That's the one that you want to click to unfollow. So it will tell you how many people, well, right now it's not telling you, but you can literally just unclick people, this little arrow, and it subtracts those people. And those are the people that are not following you back. So I do that every 3 days. Twice a week, and so that day that I unfollow, I just unfollow all day, so I don't get distracted with following. I do that the whole week besides the day that I unfollow. So just get it organized, put a plan together that works for you. Another thing is you want to make sure your pictures are super nice on Instagram. I know it can be kind of hard if you don't have the right apps and stuff like that. So definitely find apps that you like for editing. Make sure your pictures just look bright, pretty. You can add like glitter, whatever. There's some apps that do that too. Do that if you can. It just gets people's attention more. The better your pictures look, the more followers you'll get. So that's important. Now, another thing is engaging with people. You really want to make sure that you're engaging. You are forming relationships with people. This is the one thing about Instagram that's also super important. You want to make sure that if you're going to someone's profile that you're interested in, maybe joining your team or you just want them to notice you, you want to make sure you're going on there and you're liking at least 5 photos and you're also commenting. And when you comment on a picture, it's important to comment a question, something that they can respond to you, because that's how you're going to form the relationship with them. Not just you look pretty or something like that, because a lot of people say you look pretty, but if you ask them, oh, where did you get your purse? It's so cute, or whatever. I just asked the girl, what kind of dog is that? She had a dog on her thing. So I'm engaging with an answer back from her, so it's going to form more of a relationship with her, if that makes sense. So this can be really tough because you're probably thinking, like, I'm not going to go and like so many people's profiles. Like, I don't have the time. Really, it's not that hard. It only takes like 2 seconds. So if you're working your business on Instagram, and I know it can be hard to work Facebook and Instagram, but if you are working your business mostly on Instagram, it shouldn't be that hard. So like I said, since mine is blocked, so followers can't follow me back like random people, it requests my approval for them to follow me. So at that time, that's when I'll kind of scan through their pictures and I'll like pictures and I'll see if it's someone that I really want to join my team or something like that. And that's when I'll go in and I'll like a bunch of their photos and I'll comment a question. That's going to form a relationship with them. And then I just wait for them to like something of mine and I'll message them on Instagram. So like I said, there could be 40, 30, 20 likes on a photo. You kind of just want to scan through people and figure out who you want to message. I don't message every person on Instagram. I message every person on Facebook that likes my photo. Only girls. I don't message any guys. But on Instagram, I don't message every person that likes my photo. I will go through and just kind of see who they are and see if they're stay-at-home mom or single parent or whatever I might be looking for. I'm a college student or something like that, and they like my photo. I'll definitely take the time out to message them. Just thank you for the like. Would you be interested in learning more about my business, or would you be interested in learning more about the product? I know this could be really tough and kind of scary, and you don't really know. Just think of it like there's only 3 answers they can give you, maybe yes or no. And when I got that, like in my mind, I wasn't scared anymore. And really, people don't really like say anything. They just either say yes, no, or thank you, no, I'm not interested. So for me, I've gotten more yeses on Instagram than I have no's. I've gotten more, yeah, I would like to know more. So that's good. So that will be another lead for you. So don't be afraid to message people. Cold messaging is super scary, but it's also you're reaching out to people, and sometimes people won't reach out to you. So you never know. So don't forget to do that. And then I already said no, it works, people. Keep your account private. It's my preference. Follow the F rules. If you don't know what to post, just follow the F rule, which is family, friends. I do family, friends, fun, finance. That's what you want to be posting throughout the day. You don't want to just post here, it works, because you don't want to just spam people if it works. Because you're going to annoy them and they're going to unfollow you and they're going to block you. It's really going to be pointless. I don't know if you guys seen those accounts where they have the big cross. No, it works, no wraps, no whatever. That's because those people have had a bad experience. So people don't want to follow someone just to see a bunch of spam it works posts. Like you're trying to get them to buy something. They actually, when they get to know who you are, they see you're a single mom, or they see you're a stay-at-home mom, or they see you're married with 5 kids or whatever. Like people like to see real life stuff. So if you're posting your daily things, like your things you're doing throughout the day, your family, your children, your food, meals. People love food, food pictures. People love selfies. Remember to include all that. Food, fun, fashion, and family. That's what I have written down. That's what I follow. Whenever I can't think of what to post, I just think of the S, and I think of the what can I post, It's just a simple way to remember. Another important thing I feel like people forget about is we are a part of It Works Global. This is an amazing company to represent and to be a part of, but you also, what I really have been wanting to do is brand myself.
Scan has completed. Warning. Advanced Matte Cleaner has detected issues that need your immediate attention. Click on Clean Now to fix these issues.
Okay. Sorry guys, my computer has a virus supposedly, and it's a Mac, so it doesn't have a virus, it just has some problems going on. But anyways, so I forgot where I was at. Oh. So yeah, like I said, It Works Global is an amazing company to be with, and it's just an amazing opportunity. I don't think I've ever known another company that offers as much as It Works Global. Like, I have joined a few other companies, and it was just like getting to where I wanted to get would never even been an opportunity for me. And with It Works, I really feel like it's possible, and I know it is, and I know it's going to happen. So it's an amazing opportunity, but you also want to remember, like, that's why I say don't stay on Instagram, because people just get annoyed. What I call it is really just branding yourself, showing people who you are, and whether you want to say you're a health coach or healthy living coach, or maybe just an inspirational coach or something like that, brand yourself. Think of something that you love to do and share that with people, because that's going to catch their attention more. I want people to know I'm Taina, and I really enjoy helping people with their health. I don't want them to just think I'm Taina, the It Works girl, you know? So I really try to share my passion for that, and I feel like it pulls people in more. Brand yourself. So figure out what you love. If you love motivating people, write that. Motivational coach. If you love inspiring people, put inspirational coach. If you love just helping people with their health, put health coach. Brand yourself. Talk about things that you love, and you will attract a lot of new people on Instagram. So that was my super Instagram tips. I hope that helped. I hope you guys took notes. And if you guys want everything that I just talked about, like, written down, I kind of have notes of it. So just message me, and I'd be glad to get it to you. But like I said, don't be afraid to cold message people, because it's really going to boom your business more than you could ever imagine. You know, if you think about just letting people come to you every single day, you might not grow as fast. It might take you a lot longer. So if you really just work on reaching out to people, you will get some amazing people to join your business and your team. And, you know, it will be awesome. And the more you do it, the easier it will get for you. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope you guys enjoyed the steps. I will be back next week with a Facebook training, things that I've learned. Like I said, I don't do everything perfect, but I have learned a lot in the last year. And so I really wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye. Hello guys, I just wanted to show you guys my Instagram. After I went through all my tips, I thought about I needed to just show you guys also. See if it lets me log on. I was just loading the training I did. Let's see. Okay, so let me just go through my Instagram real quick and show you guys kind of an example of how your guys' should look. So I talked about making sure you have your name. I do have BeautyBU because that's how I'm trying to brand myself with BeautyBU. And that's the name that I want to use to brand myself. So if you have something that you want to use to brand yourself, I've had purchased a website domain, so that's why I'm using BeautyBU. So that's my actual website link, my domain, where I can give it to anybody, and they will get directed to me, and it works through there. So that's why I use BeautyBU. If you don't have a domain, I just suggest you use your name. Your bio should include things that you love. You know, your stay-at-home mom or whatever you love doing. Your favorite food, stuff like that. Another thing is, another reason why I have my profile private is because I do have my phone number. Now, I know this is kind of uncomfortable for a lot of you. You don't have to put your phone number on here, but you can also, I think there's an app where you kind of get this fake number and it calls the app. So if you feel more comfortable doing that, do that. I have my website on here. When they click it, it goes straight to my website that I have made. But this is nothing necessary. What happened with me is that I actually went to purchase a domain, and I purchased an actual whole builder website. So I decided just to put it to use. Other than that, I don't suggest anyone spending money to build your own website. It works, gives you a website. But having a domain, that's fine. I think you can get a domain for like $12, and it's basically just like a link like this. When they click it, it will go straight to your It Works website. And it's nice for Facebook and stuff like that, because Facebook It Works is blocked from sending your link there. So it is nice for that. And it's also nice because you can really make any name that you want. So I think that really catches people when you see something not wraps or something they see everywhere. I think that that's nice too. So you don't have to have wraps in your domain name. It can be whatever you want. So you can brand yourself, like I said. You want to make sure that you're following less people than are following you. So my followers are 2,059, but I'm following 1,856. So that's what the app is for, to keep that really clean. I am going to start going through and unfollowing guys because I don't really have an interest in having a lot of guys on my thing because they're a lot harder to actually buy a product from me. I think I have like 3 customers out of like that are guys out of like 200, 300 people. So it's just not really worth it. You can, like on my whole team, I think I only have 3 guys. So, I mean, I'm going to go through and start unfollowing guys because you can only follow up to 6,000 people. And I just want to make sure it's cleaned up before I get close to that at all. So I still have a lot of growing room. Like I said, post a nice picture of yourself. That's super important. You want to make sure that your newsfeed is not spammed. When I mean spam, I mean all it works. You can spam it with posts, just don't spam it with all it works. Like I said, you want to post frequently so people notice you and follow you. You want to make sure your It Works posts are every 3 to 4. I do like every 4 to 5. Sometimes I'll post a selfie and I'm talking about the business, so that counts as my It Works post. So see, as you can tell right here, I have this one, that's one, and then I don't talk about it again until up here, and then right here. So just kind of spread it out, make sure it's really clean if It Works. See how I have random that one and that one, or It Works posts, that one and that one, that one. Like, you just want to make sure it's really clean. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. I'm going to add this to my training video, which is on right now on YouTube. And just wanted to kind of give you guys an example. You want your website to be, if you don't have a website, a domain, I hear a lot of trainings just say just to have your Facebook one so people can connect with you through there. And that is a really, really good thing to do because then you get people to connect with you through Facebook and you can form a relationship with them. I don't know that a lot of people will go request you through there. I tried it for a little bit and I wasn't getting any new requests from people. And I was seeing that a lot of people were clicking on this link from my website. It tells me how many people went to my website, so I'm assuming it's from Instagram because that's the only place I have it. So I decided to put my domain back on here. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. I know Instagram can be tricky. Also, make sure that you are cold messaging and don't be afraid to just ask people if they're interested. Connect with them in some type of way. If you do talk to them through Facebook, try to get them on your on Instagram, try to get them on your Facebook to say, hey, will you search for me on Facebook because it'll be easier to talk. I always say it'll be easier to chat with you and show you some of my results and stuff. And they're like, okay, because Instagram only allows you to send so much wordage in a message. So most of the time they believe it, and then you're friends on Facebook, and then you have, another connection to them. Make sure you're writing their name down they say they're interested, make sure you're writing their names on your 100 list. And if you can't connect with them through Facebook, try to figure out a way to get their number. Just say, hey, can I have your number, and I'll text you a picture of my results or something like that. That's also a really good way to get a lead. So I hope that helped. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.